Hello, fire signs, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, what I'd like to do today in this discussion is to provide you with more practical advice as opposed to a predictive message. Although you might find yourself doing a lot of the things that I'm going to be mentioning to you. So the reading will certainly resonate with you. Okay. So, what I'd like to do in this discussion is to just provide you with mediumship tools with which you can use, ladies and gentlemen, to further enhance your mediumship ability as well as your psychic abilities. Okay. Rest assured that the messages that I'm going to share with you may not resonate within each and every one of your souls here, but of course, for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope it offers you valuable information so that you can continue on your journey, okay? And strengthening your mediumship abilities, okay? So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in and just shuffle up my deck here, and I'm going to select the card to just gain insight into the overarching energy that's pervading you this month. And then I'll give you a few more tools to add to your collection, okay? If you like this reading or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So let's see what we have here in terms of the overarching energy. Let's go and select the card here. All right, we have, okay, creative expression. Of course, many of you may already know what that entails here, but with this in a spiritual type sense here, or in an, as for providing you a tool to implement here, Spirit really wants you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that creativity is not only a way of expressing your personality and spirit to the outside world, it's also a great way of disconnecting your analytical mind so that you, fire signs, can reconnect with a creative, expressive, and intuitive side of your brain. As children, we started our lives by freely using the more creative right side of our brain. As we got older, ladies and gentlemen, as a result of schooling and perhaps societal conditioning, there was a tendency to pull away from our right side and rely more on the intellectual left side of our brain. Understand that intuition floats on the edge of creativity. So, try doing something creative this month, such as perhaps taking a class where you can practice sketching, drawing, writing, painting, coloring, making pottery, or whatever works for you. Being creative can be quite meditative in its own way. As you develop your psychic and mediumship potential, it can help you train yourself to let go of logic and to trust the information you are receiving. Whether it's psychic information or messages from spirit, understand that every psychic and medium uses the vast imaginative nature of the right brain to achieve a higher altered state. This is what is known as the artist's mind, if you will. This is a special place where communication is pure and authentic. You don't need to have any artistic ability to practice with creative methods and tools. Just making the effort and having fun will certainly definitely help to stretch your spiritual abilities further than you could possibly imagine fire signs. Okay? So now let's get into more specifics or just provide you, fire signs, with additional tools that Spirit would like you to um, inject into your life here, or to just recognize me, if you will, here. So we're going to go on and select three additional cards. Spirit, what three additional messages would you like for me to share with fire signs in regards to enhancing their mediumship abilities and or psychic gifts? Okay, three cards here. Let's see. I'm going to choose them randomly here. We have, they stuck together. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We have impression versus expression. Okay. We have time to heal. And this is your centermost focus card, fire signs. And last but not least, we have soul guidance. All right. So let's start with your first card here to just gain some more insight into what Spirit wants you to know. Keep in mind, fire signs, if you like this reading or if it resonates, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? So we have here impression versus ex- expression, okay? So, Spirit wants you to understand, fire signs, that there are multiple ways that we receive information from Spirit. It could be in words, images, or feelings. But how we relay or express the information back to the recipient must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get when delivering a message. In a sense, that's true. But as mediums, we must also honor that many people look to us to assist them with their grief and are often still distraught, no matter how much time has passed since their loss. Always remember that while we must be open to any spiritual impression, we are responsible for conveying a sensitive expression. Okay? Understand that people pass over to the spirit world in a variety of ways, from natural causes, unexpected illnesses, or other circumstances. When you give off information, it's a delicate process. For example, ladies and gentlemen, if you're impressed with a scene of someone's passing, then you must be sensitive and discerning when you express the information to the sitter. It's possible the sitter could be very emotional, as he or she still is going through the bereavement process. He or she does not need to relive every detail of the experience again. Communicating that you are aware of a type of passing and, if possible, which area of their body was affected, as well as their relationship to the sitter, is often enough evidence for the recipient. Be kind and compassionate, as having an inherent sensitive nature is always a great asset for any medium to possess. All right. So that's what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to impression versus expression. Now let's go on and just scoot right on over to your center card here. And this is really your centermost focus here that Spirit would like you to recognize me. Fire signs, it's time to heal. Okay? And Spirit is saying here with this card, Spirit wants you to know that self healing is certainly an extremely important daily routine in your development as a medium. When practicing mediumship, you need to be in your best heart centered space to create a clear, authentic communication with Spirit. Find a quiet space. Turn your mind to focus within. Ask yourself, what is my body, heart, and soul seeking right now? Is it intuitively feeling the need for healing on a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual level? Whether you choose to do body work, energy healing, a walk in nature, yoga, or just a quiet meditation, these can always be ways of self healing to balance, ladies and gentlemen, the body, the mind, and the soul. Because this card was selected and came up with you, and this card is really telling you, ladies and gentlemen, and it seems that you're reading here, or the messages that Spirit wants to share with you is that it's time to know your worth. It's time that you embrace a bit more self love and to honor you. All right? Okay, so here's a longer technique you can use for some self healing. Sit in a quiet spot for a few meditative moments. Close your eyes and take a few relaxing breaths. Imagine you're being showered with loving, healing white light from the universe. Allow the gentleness of this light to wash away the emotional residue in your aura. Breathe this light into your body and let it permeate all the cells of your being. Sit in this space as long as needed to feel energetically refreshed. Offer gratitude to this healing opportunity as you ground your body, your mind, and soul with a few more deep breaths. All right? And let's go on and just see what your last card is asking you or Spirit wants to share with you. We have Soul Guidance. Okay? Soul Guidance, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, if this reading is resonating or you simply like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Okay? So let's see what we have with this card here. So, Spirit is kind of also suggesting to you, fire sign, or just would like you to know that making time for the activities that contribute to your spiritual growth and psychic development is not a sign of selfishness because perhaps people around you may see you as being a bit selfish because you're always focusing on who? You. And as you should. Okay? It's not out of selfishness. It's out of, ladies and gentlemen, necessity, if you will. So by doing so, if you it will kind of make you a better medium and have a major impact on your overall well-being and your spiritual vitality when you understand that it's all out of necessity. And spending time, ladies and gentlemen, to really focus on your soul's needs enables you to nurture yourself and to expand your spiritual boundaries, which it seems that many of you need to do. Therefore, for this month in particular, allow or be encouraged, ladies and gentlemen, to do things that are uncharacteristic of you. Perhaps some of you might even take a risk. Otherwise, do things that you never normally do. Get out of your routine. But in doing so, you need to also heal, just as this card has already indicated to you. During this time, during this particular month, surrender and trust in your intuitive psychic abilities completely. If you feel that you've always wanted to have lunch with someone at work but never made the effort, then make it this week, ladies and gentlemen. Do think the unexpected. Do things, get out of your routine here. If you feel drawn to even call a relative whom you've not spoken to in a long time, then make the call. If you feel, ladies and gentlemen, inspired to learn something new, then take a class or a workshop. It's just that simple. You ain't doing nothing anyway. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Trust and follow your gut and use all your psychic senses. And after doing this for 1 week, don't forget to journal your new discoveries or your revelations that resulted from following your what? Inner guidance. Sometimes when you follow the promptings, ladies and gentlemen, of your soul, it leads to unexpected opportunities. So it seems that the spirit wants you to take a risk, okay? Do something. Get outside of your head, think outside of the box. And with what I've told you, this exercise, it certainly is going to teach you how the flow of your intuition runs through you and works for you. So why not start living intuitively and less analytically? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a message that I have for you. Okay, I certainly hope they've offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe, and should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly contact me via email, or you can just go on and just scoot on over to my website and get your reading started. Thanks so much for your time. I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day.